Peace, everyone. This is Artist of Truth, and welcome to another vlog entry. So, before I get started, like, share, and subscribe. But moreover, this video is specifically for my sister, Kaneesha taughtu. You can follow her as well on YouTube. Kaneesha taughtu. Her YouTube information will be located in the description below. But so I had to come on and speak against a tweet that my sister put up on Twitter. All right, and I quote. She says, "If you don't support Black Americans getting reparations, you racist / anti-Black." Okay. Now, I took some slight offense to that. And here's my reasons why. Is because black is not a description of indigenous or melanated people. Black has been and always will be the oppressor's description of melanated and indigenous people. This has been a thing that has been going on for I don't know how long. Different terms to describe melanated and indigenous people. You know, it went from nigger, it went from nigger to what? To black, to negro. It's there are so many different terms that our oppressor has given to us that now, even in the 2021, we are still walking around checking off on applications or whatever that we are Black. So we are still technically holding on to the oppressor's description, but we're not trying to set ourselves free. So I support indigenous and melanated people. Getting reparations, if you haven't gotten your reparations in all this time, you're not going to get it. And it doesn't mean that, it doesn't mean that someone is racist. They're just a realist. It doesn't mean that they are against their own people. They're just being real. Getting reparations, you racist / anti-Black. No, sis. It was like, because you're still clinging on to the oppressor's terms. You're still clinging on to the oppressor's terms. Help me understand. Why are you still clinging on to the oppressor's term for? Black? We're not Black. We're indigenous. We're melanated. My skin isn't black. Do you see this? My skin isn't black, darling. My skin is not black. My nationality is not a Black American or African American. No, it's not. How do you know that? How do you know that? Because in this country, it's like a major melting pot, especially Atlanta. Atlanta is a major melting pot. And I learned this lesson quickly from a brother who was actually born in Senegal, and he came here for his education. Parents both military, but he was born and he was raised in Senegal. When I called this brother a black man, he looked at me and he did this. He was like, I just want to let you know, black is offensive towards me. And I didn't quite understand, but he educated me and he directed me to a brother that I follow also on YouTube. His name is Sabir Bey, that broke down the etymology definition of black. And it is nowhere descriptive of melanated or indigenous people. That was just a term that that the oppressors laid upon us. They branded that here. So it went from different terms, from the Negro, the Negroid, to what? Monkey. What was it? And before you know it, it came right down to black. And it stayed black. And now the thing that I can't accept is the simple fact that, what are we doing here? It's 2021 and we're still categorizing ourselves with the oppressor's terms. But moreover, we're speaking about talking about reparations. With all honesty, you can't be at the oppressor's table demanding or asking whatever for reparations. If they haven't given it to us at all this time, that means they never will. That means it is solely up to us to go out there and get it. Doesn't make you racist, doesn't make you anti anything. It doesn't. It doesn't. So with all love and due respect, I had to disagree with my sister. I still support her. I still listen to her content. I still hit her with a thumbs up whenever I come across her content and whatnot. But that right there, And anyone else out there, understand this. You're not black. Who in the hell told you that you were black? Huh? Your parents didn't know. Your parents didn't know. Your great grandparents didn't know. And most times, our people are just afraid of standing up for themselves and saying what needs to be said in order to change the narrative and get our indigenous and melanated people to understand that anything you want, you got to go and get it. Reparations, please. If they haven't given it to you in all this time, guess what? It's not going to happen. So if they don't give you reparations, what y'all going to do? What y'all going to do? I'm just saying. I'm not racist. I don't bring any harm. I don't attack my people. And if I do attack, I'm usually attacking their actions and behaviors, which I have every right to do. Because when you're wrong, you're wrong. When you're right, I'm with you. I support you. I'm behind you 100%. I can agree to disagree, but hey, sis. Try that again. Try that again. So in the meantime, in between time, peace and love.